In January 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam checked into the infamous Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, a building known more for death and tragedy than hospitality. She was traveling alone, exploring the West Coast, keeping her parents updated each day. Her final destination was supposed to be Santa Cruz, but she never made it. What happened during her stay at the Cecil Hotel is one of the most unsettling mysteries of the internet age. A story filled with unanswered questions, eerie coincidences, and a video that still chills viewers to the bone. Elisa was a student at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. She was bright, introspective, and open about her struggles with mental health. When she arrived in LA, she checked into the Cecil Hotel, a budget-friendly but infamously grim building located in Skid Row, an area known for its crime and homelessness. At first, Elisa was assigned a shared room with other women in a hostel-style setup. But within a couple of days, those roommates complained about her odd behavior. Hotel staff moved her to a private room. What exactly Elisa was doing that made the other guests uncomfortable remains unclear. But that change, from shared room to solitary, marked the beginning of something strange. Elisa continued her solo trip, sightseeing during the day, visiting bookstores and cafes. She kept calling her parents back in Canada, assuring them she was okay. But on January 31st, the call stopped. She didn't check out of the hotel. She didn't call her parents. She didn't show up anywhere. The LAPD got involved. Flyers went up. Officers interviewed hotel staff and guests. They brought in search dogs, scoured the building, even the rooftop. But there was no trace of her. Until the video. On February 13th, LAPD released elevator surveillance footage from the day Elisa went missing. The video instantly went viral. In it, Elisa steps into the elevator and presses multiple buttons. But the elevator doesn't move. The doors stay open. She steps out cautiously, looks around as if someone's following her, then darts back in and hides in the corner. At times, she seems to be talking or gesturing to someone off screen. Her arms move in bizarre, almost inhuman ways. She steps out again, vanishing from view. Then the elevator doors close and open and close again. The internet exploded with theories. Was she hallucinating? Was someone stalking her? Was it something supernatural? Then another twist. Hotel guests began complaining about low water pressure. The tap water was brown, strange tasting. One guest said it had a sweet, strange flavor. Another said it was black at first, then turned clear. A maintenance worker was sent to check the water tanks on the roof. Inside one of them was Elisa Lam's body, naked, floating face up. Her clothes were found at the bottom of the tank. This only raised more questions. To reach the tanks, Elisa would have had to pass through a locked and alarmed rooftop door, one that only staff had access to. There were no ladders directly leading up to the tanks. The lids were heavy and the one she was found in was closed. How did she get up there? And more importantly, how did the lid get shut after her? The autopsy ruled her death as accidental drowning, with her bipolar disorder listed as a contributing factor. But there were no drugs or alcohol found in her system. No signs of sexual assault or physical trauma. The official conclusion satisfied few. Investigators said her behavior in the elevator and her history of mental illness pointed to a psychological episode, that she might have climbed into the tank herself during a manic state. But to many, it didn't make sense. Some believe she was murdered, that the hotel's dark history had swallowed yet another victim. Others think something more sinister was at play. Paranormal? Possibly. Because this wasn't the first death at the Cecil Hotel. Over the decades, it's been the site of suicides, murders, and even home to serial killers like Richard Ramirez. To this day, no one knows exactly what happened to Elisa Lam. Was it a tragic accident, a cry for help, or something far more disturbing? Whatever the truth may be, Elisa's story continues to haunt. A young life lost in a place soaked with darkness, forever immortalized by a video no one can forget.